Hello, everyone, and welcome to IGN stream of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm Casey. This is Brendan.
Hi, what's up?
You may recognize us from our weekly Smash updates, but today,
not a Smash update.
Instead of smashing, we're going to be assassinating.
Yay!
I'm sorry, I'm the worst. We're also going to be jumping off cliffs with horses and kicking people off of cliffs and fighting boars and sailing and maybe flying around like an eagle because you can do all of those things in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah. So we have a early copy. We're actually both writing the guide. Among other people, so it's been a very interesting adventure for us. I think we're both like, what, 10, 15 hours, 20 hours in the game?
Yeah, I'm about 20 hours in. I'm level 16.
I'm level 14, a little behind you on that front.
So what are we doing right now? You just found one of the collectibles.
I did? Oh, yeah.
Right?
That was yesterday, actually.
What did you get?
Yeah, there's some, like other Assassin's Creed games, there's a host of collectibles, things you can do. So as you can see, we're in the Mediterranean in Focus. All the sites you can explore, they'll have treasure, they'll have things you can do, people you can find, and then some of them have the Enigmata Ostrakas, which are kind of like the papyrus puzzles from Origins. They kind of give you clues to where they could be in the world, and then you get these fun little items for unlocking them, which are engravings. And so now in the game, you can actually engrave buffs onto your armor when you go to a blacksmith, and you unlock more as you complete challenges or find collectibles in the world. So today we're not doing the main story, no spoilers there. We're just going to be exploring, killing, battling.
First order of business.
Sure.
We have to find out, so this is our horse Phobos.
Yes.
We have to find out how high the horse can jump from and survive.
Are you kidding me?
So let's start.
We're going to kill Phobos?
We're not going to kill him. We're just going to see how high he can jump.
I think we're going to kill him.
It'll be fine. Let's start off with this little jump. That's fine. Okay, look. He's totally...
What if I die?
Good. You'll be fine. You can't die from falling damage. You're an assassin.
I just did.
No. Oh, hey. Isn't that a thing?
Yes, that's the Orichalcum. So...
Oh, man. Where are you? I need to write this down. If you guys don't know, Brendan and I are both on the Wikis team. So we're going to be taking some notes while playing.
Right over to the left of...
The Valley of the Snake. Okay.
Yes, that is Respite. So Orichalcum is this very interesting collectible you can get. It's a currency. And there's a dude over here who you can use that currency either through finding it in the wild, kind of like Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild, or you can do daily quests to get them. And they let you buy like really cool gear you couldn't buy elsewhere. Like you can't use regular money. You have to use Orichalcum. So let's try from this.
Oh, there we go. Jump off that cliff. Do it, Phobos.
Oh. Yeah, he did.
No, he's cool. It's cool. Just go go down
so
to
dead.
him.
Look at him.
Okay, just
look at that poor.
Call Phobos.
Hey. Hey, get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Come on. Up and at him. Up and at him. Let's go.
I can't handle this right now. I'm sorry.
So we killed Phobos.
I don't know why I find this so funny.
You have some weird...
But
it's okay, because we have Phobos the Second! Yay!
Alright, so...
Promise we won't kill you.
You can jump off cliffs, and your horse will respawn. Don't worry about it. Make him do whatever you want. It'll be fine. We've gotten down to the bottom of this.
He's like Yoshi. You can just jump off him when he goes into a pit. He'll be fine the next level. Don't worry.
Also, I am looking at the chat on IGN.com, on YouTube, on Twitch, and Mixer, so if you have any specific questions for us or want us to do anything in particular, let us know, and we might do it, or we might give you a shout-out. So let us know. Yeah,
I mean, we've only played, we're only level 14, 15, so we haven't seen the entire breadth of Greece and the islands and stuff. We have experienced some fun stuff. We won't talk about story stuff. There is...
no spoilers. This is spoiler-free Let's Play.
There are a lot of mechanics in this game. They throw a lot of things at you over the course of your adventure, which I kind of like. Nothing's really, some of it's kind of watered down, you could say. There is the Shadow of War-esque Nemesis system that's kind of featured here with mercenaries, because Alexio or Cassandra, who you play as, they are essentially mercenaries. You can fight for Sparta, you can fight for Greece, you can switch between them at any time, and you'll find other mercenaries doing the same as you travel around. Sorry, dude.
Don't apologize. You do what you want.
And it's kind of like that Shadow of War thing where each of them is randomly generated, has a personality. They have their own strengths, weaknesses. I saw one guy had a giant bear companion, and we can actually go, I can show you the mercenaries tab.
And I also want to say bears and animals are formidable foes. I infiltrated a fort
Really?
and I was doing fine.
Mhm.
And there was a bear and a lynx in cages. And I was like, I'm going to release these animals because they shouldn't be caged here to die. And then they murdered me.
So
It
it's
was
kind of
not
like
a good time.
yeah, watch out for guys with bears. So this guy, like, he doesn't flinch when receiving damage, but he takes more damage from poison. And sometimes, like, if you break the law and you get a bounty on you, one of these guys might come and try and kill you. If you're trying to fight in a giant battle for Sparta or Athens, they might be in the opposing side. You can also just run into them just wandering around in the world and go like, hey, what's up? And they look very imposing.
So, Brendan, we have a few questions.
Sure.
One person wants to see how big the map is. So, can we look at the map? Check this out. It's
So you start in the area
huge.
of Kephallonia, and then as your adventure spans the breadth of this wild, there
It
are
is
a lot of places. It's
gigantic.
bigger than Origins. I don't know how much bigger. The only place that's not accessible is this area. That's kind of like,
Mountain range.
yeah, mountain range. But Macedonia's here. Focus, go down to here, and there's Athens, Attica, and then Sparta and Arcadia, and then all the islands and Crete. And there's probably some crazy stuff down here. Well, maybe we'll find out. Who knows? We got an hour. Is there anything we want to do in Megaris where we are currently?
I think we should fight some people and kick people off ledges to kind of show off how powerful the Spartan kick is.
Okay, let's
the Sparta kick.
find a place. Where we can
So
do
I think, yeah, there's a fort down
there?
there. Yeah. Let's go take out a fort,
that.
guys.
Looks pretty big.
It is a big fort. I took that out yesterday. It was a time.
All right, I like that.
So you can also play in a different variety of ways. It's a really big RPG with a huge skill tree that you can very forgivingly respec basically whenever you want. So you have an assassin tree, a warrior tree, and a ranger tree. How do you like to play?
I mean, I'm still an assassin at heart. I know that this series kind of moved on from its roots of assassinating people. There is a fun little secondary quest in this game where you actually hunt down and assassinate people, which I like. So I kind of like going back to those roots. And then if I had to, fighting in combat and warrior stuff. So yeah, I usually there's abilities to they actually have a Shadow of Mordor ability, the Shadow Strike, where you just zoom to a target and then assassinate them. He just throws his spear and just runs at them. It's really funny. When it's across a canyon.
That ability is so good.
Yes.
Especially after you upgrade it, you can then chain it to multiple people. So you can assassinate one person and then assassinate another and another, hopping along all of them. And you actually, I found out you get more XP by killing people with assassination rather than warrior or...
Really?
Yeah.
It does take a little bit of finesse.
Yes. And also if you chain them together, so if you are able to pull off multiple stealth kills without being seen, your XP will raise by each kill that you make.
Like that.
Which is really cool. You can also get more XP by headshotting people, which is really neat because you can get the predator shot. And I find it very satisfying to go in and pick off a few of the little guys because they don't take as much damage to kill.
Shot. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really, really neat. And then go in and assassinate people with that shadow ability.
So we can see that there are some chests to loot. There are war effort supplies we can burn to lower. I think this is Athens. So we can. It depends on who's going to control the realm or this certain region. We can lower that. We can also find the lieutenants. We can get a secret entrance over here. There's a kind of a tree branch that allows an alternate entrance in there. And then there's the alarm that we can sabotage in the middle. So we
Which
can
is
also.
a good tip.
Also, if you hold down the map button, you can meditate
Hey,
and change time of day.
I'm sorry if I don't know how to pronounce your name, person from YouTube, but Ghost Road R2K? Not really sure, but how prevalent is the ship play? Is there a lot to do using the ships, like Black Flag?
Yeah, we can actually do that after this for a little bit. There is a whole ship menu. You unlock it really early in the game, and then you kind of unlock different upgrades. You have bows, you have javelins, you can use fire attacks, you can ram into ships and increase your ramming speed. You can also subdue enemies and have them join your crew. That will give bonuses. You can change the cosmetics that you can find in underwater caverns and temples. Like I have barbarians as my sailors. It's pretty fun. We can actually maybe subdue an NPC here.
What happened?
Mitchell, what happened? We die?
Careful not to get stolen.
Okay.
We're good?
Okay.
Crisis averted.
Let's see. Drumpy Death and Dostanas from our IGN chat. We can't see the screen. Okay, it's back.
Okay.
They asked what platform are we playing on. We are playing on the Xbox One.
With my crunchy Chips Ahoy controller.
Is this a regular Xbox or an Xbox One X?
Xbox One X.
Okay. At Work and Board, it says, what is this hawk drone nonsense from the IGN chat again?
That started in Origins, where you can now use a hawk to kind of scout out. Instead of using like assassin vision, now it's hawk vision. I'm just going to burn those supplies. Why not? So yeah, they're useful for finding a lot of playing out your attack. Especially in these big forts, it's easy to get spotted if you're not careful. And then if they call reinforcements, then you're really in trouble. So we're going to nip that in the bud, actually. And
hey, one of our freelancers, Clayton Petrus, says,
hey, Clayton.
what up? Checking in from home. Hello, Clayton.
I'm okay. All right. Also, the enemies are fairly responsible about checking for dead bodies. So I've even found them like going to like look over cliffs where I threw a body and you're like, oh, hey, there's a body down here.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
It is very weird. I don't know if that's
They're attracted to
intentional or not.
dead bodies.
Meow.
Everyone's zombies confirmed.
A little bit ability. All right. Oh, wait, someone see me?
Phantom Bear 96, can you shot kill with bow?
Now someone saw me.
Oh.
Oh, hi.
Do you have the flashbang?
Do I? Yeah, I do. No, I have the this ability. Bam.
Oh, the warrior one.
Yeah.
So, hey, with that warrior ability, if you use the flame attack ability first and then use that one, it does flame damage as well.
Really?
Yeah, you can combo abilities together. It's really cool. Like that, I asked if you have the flashbang ability because you can use that and hide and then immediately be able to use your shadow sneak ability.
So as you can see, I am doing some crimes and they have now hired a bounty hunter to get rid of me. So they'll start, one bounty hunter in the game will appear and start tracking me based on my last known position. And down he goes!
Nice.
First Sparta kick of the game.
We did it. Spartan kick him. Do it, Brendan. Oh, you don't have it yet. You gotta get that adrenaline back.
Bye.
Amjad Panoir from the YouTube chat asked for the name of the eagle, and your eagle's name is Ikaros. And legends have it that I don't know about the spoilers, so I'm not going to tell you.
Legends have it, he's a pretty cool eagle.
Yep.
Bye. And down he goes.
Nice. Spartan kick is OP. You should definitely get that skill first.
Yeah, it is. When you start fighting enemies, oh shoot, Mercenary discovered. Oh, he's down here. Okay.
Kill him, Brendan.
Murder, death, kill.
Murder them all.
Hang on 1 second. I gotta go find this guy. So he's probably finding me. But there he is. He's right in there.
Hellbound.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay,
6.
so let's see who this guy is before he has to kill me.
Hellbound 6 says any preferences between male and female playable character.
The hen heart.
And they are pretty much exactly the same, except one is a guy named Alexios and the other is a female named Cassandra.
So he takes less damage from assassinations. It's good because we've already been spotted. And he also has a dog. I have to kill the dog. Oh, but he drops.
So one other thing you can do in Assassin's Creed is tame animals, but you cannot tame dogs. You can only kill them. So we're going to go kill that guy's dog.
I don't see his dog, but if we do see the dog,
I'm sorry.
Pray that dog is called in sick today.
We can't even pet them. We've tried.
Get out of here. Oh, it was never not fun. Alright, I don't see where that guy is. Aw, man. Here I come.
So if you guys are wondering why we have all of this information in ancient Greece.
No.
Oh, what? Isn't there? That's it. You know what you have to do, Brendan.
Easy boy.
You know what you have to do.
No, I can't. He's too cute.
He's actually ignoring you. This is
Good.
nice. Oh, it's because his person hasn't seen you. He doesn't know you're a bad guy yet. You just gotta assassinate him.
So yeah, my assassination didn't even kill him that time.
I also learned you cannot assassinate animals in this game.
Really?
Yes. Actually, maybe you can.
Ooh.
Maybe it just wasn't let me because I was fighting a legendary animal in its field. That's probably
possibly.
Retcon that.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire. He's on fire too, but I'm on fire too. I'm okay. Dog's on fire! No, dog! I'm so sorry, dog! No. What have I done?
Everything's on fire.
I'm sorry. Oh no, he burned to death. This is all my
That's
fault.
way worse than making horses jump off cliffs, Brendan. What are you doing?
Okay, but that wasn't intentional. You wanted it to happen.
I don't recall.
Take the 5th. Okay,
So Oleg says, no cats, I demand a refund. So there are big cats like lynx,
They're
leopards,
very
and
big cats.
lions, and you can tame them with a certain ability.
Oh no.
But you can't tame dogs. You can tame wolves, though. Can you skin animals? So not really like Monster Hunter, but you can collect loot from them and get hide.
Okay, let's be here. Bam.
Moonzap6 says, can you have
Off you go.
skills for more than one part of the skill tree in your pool of skills
He
active
did.
at the same time, or do you have to choose a path when you start? So you can pick skills freely. Yeah, like let's check out that
Sure.
abilities
So now he's dead.
menu.
We got his axe, which means I can now equip it.
Cool.
Sorry, let's just put that out because I want to get his. He had a really cool axe. Oh, I need to loot him. Sorry. So yeah, abilities. You said.
Yeah, so they open up as you level up, and you can choose them freely.
Mm-hmm. And you can respec at any time for a small fee. Right now it says 480 gold. I have 7,000.
Which is really useful because even though I prefer playing as a ranger and assassin, sometimes the game forces you to fight someone in close combat.
Like when you're in a conquest battle, it's kind of good to realign your things. You can't do stealth battles if you're in a conquest. Where'd that guy? Oh, there he is. Yeah, the golden axe.
That is a really cool axe, I've got to
And
say.
so by killing him, I discovered information on a new mercenary, one who is not tracking me currently, but now I know in case I do run into him.
Yeah, for some reason, mercenaries just share notes on each other all the time.
I mean, I would too. It'd be like, yesterday I saw, what's his name? I saw Cleobius the Art Collector. I noticed he had 2 swords. So I'm like, what's your deal, dude? So we learned about the guy before, which was... I'm bad at menus. Palace
Warshak
Northerner.
asked our Hecate chests back.
He's got a big paddle. And
That
he's
is
a
neat.
lynx. I want a lynx. Maybe I should respec
The
so we
first
can-
time I ran into a lynx, that thing jumped onto my back and murdered me in cold blood. I just released it from a cage, and it jumped on my back and woo! I don't know, man. Those things are vicious.
Taste my golden axe.
Olex says, if you can only use 4 skills, then we only need 4 skill points, ? So some of those skills are passive, and you don't need to assign them. And there's also 4 slots for range skills and 4 slots for melee skills. And as you progress in the story and in level, you'll unlock a second slot for 4 more abilities.
A second wheel for your melee abilities.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay, calm down, everybody. Whoa, that guy just shot up. So the cool thing about like elite enemies and mercenaries is that they use a lot of the same abilities you have. So I've had mercenaries kick me, or they'll use unblockable attacks, or they'll use like ranged fire attacks, like that guy just did on me. So it kind of like it makes you have to know your abilities well, so you can also predict of when to avoid theirs. Ugh. Like that. And I cannot recommend enough the healing skill you get, you can unlock early in the game, is really, really useful when you're still learning the ropes, especially in conquest battles. It lets you heal like 20% of your health for 1 adrenaline bar. Ow.
Yeah, getting ganged up on is very difficult in this game.
Ooh.
Nice.
Shield bash me? I don't think so.
And that slow of time is not an ability, it's just automatic.
Oh, cool. We just made the leader of this region vulnerable. Whoa!
Let's assassinate him and start a conquest battle.
Sounds fun. Oh, hi.
Or we should... Alright, what do you
Actually,
guys want us to do? Do you want us to hunt a legendary boar? It's much more difficult than it sounds, believe me. Or do you want us to do some ship
Playtime.
battle? Or do you want us to take down the leader of the country and then go to war in a conquest battle? Let us know. Let us know in the IGN chat, YouTube chat, Twitch chat. I think maybe we can get a poll
Be
going
free!
on the IGN chat. So if you want to officially vote, let us know. Those are the 3, yeah.
Oh, watch this bear kill people.
War,
Ah!
boar, or ship. Oh no,
I brought you
bear.
new snacks, bear.
Oh, one thing I noticed, if you leave dead bodies lying around near the woods, wild animals will come out to eat them.
Wow, really?
And then terrorize the town and the forts. Like bears and
Oh,
lynxes.
that's why. There's another mercenary come to kill me. So if I wanted to get rid of the bounty on my head, which is getting rather extensive, I can either pay the bounty in the menu, or I can find the person who's sponsoring all this and go kill him. I wonder where he is.
All right, so we have an official poll up on IGN.com. So if you want to vote on what we do next, please go there and vote, because that's a lot easier than reading literally everyone's comments, because there's quite a lot. So go there and vote. Hunt a boar, ship battle, conquest. And to reiterate, the boar is a legendary boar that grants you a legendary bow, which is really cool, and it is a very difficult battle. It's actually probably the most difficult thing I've done in this game so far.
Man, that bear's going to town.
Oh no, he's dead.
The bear is the least of your problems.
Nice. How do you like the heavy weapons in this game?
I like them. I like the fast weapons too. Oh, it's you.
I really like using the
What is
staffs.
your deal? I can't even say this guy's name. He's such a very long name.
Cleobus the Art Collector.
Turn Dios the Blundering. It's a blundering boy.
Gives you a bow.
Takes more damage from range attacks. Good.
That's good.
Will never flinch. Chops
That's
the heavy
not
bow.
good.
All right. Well. Oh, it's got a bow of his own. Well, two can play at this game. Whoa. Look what I got. Oh. Yeah, you can definitely attack faster than I can.
Yeah, and he's also
Oh, and he's also
one level higher than you.
That's true. That's
Which actually really matters in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You might think, oh, it's only 1 or 2 levels more. It's like, no, they do work.
yeah, even mercenaries who are like my level can take forever to kill and do a ton of damage. As you can see, he's doing a lot of damage too. I might have to run away from
Yeah,
him.
keep in mind you are a mercenary, so these are you
My
as
bros.
NPCs. Big Young Blood
take my
over at the
bear
Mixer
stuff and-
chat asks, what's crafting
shoot.
like? Oh no.
Well, tactical retreat.
Run away.
Don't shoot me.
He's gonna shoot you, Brendan.
Okay, we have a little bit of health. No adrenaline. Can't heal.
I realize that there's a lot of cursing in this game.
Yeah.
People say F you a lot.
They also say whatever the Greek version of that is. They call people names. I need to brush up on my my languages, but I like the terms they use. Okay, get in there.
All right, we've got
Hi.
20 seconds left on our IGN.com poll, and right now the ship battle is the leader with the Conquest close behind, and Hunt a Boar in third.
No?
Let's see, we've got 14 seconds to vote.
Whatever. Use your vengeance. I want that loot before I leave.
Warshak
did it.
asks, is the PC version launching at the same time as the console version?
I believe so.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
All right,
tiger.
the poll is complete, and the next thing we will do is go out to sea and
All
find
right.
the ship.
I don't even like the land anyway.
So
Ooh, my boat.
someone asked about crafting. So crafting, you unlock engravements by leveling up or fighting certain mercenaries or doing particular things in the world. And then you can attach those engravements onto weapons and armor. And they do things like increase assassin's damage by 4% or increase,
I can show that really.
yeah, they do a lot of different things. And usually your legendary weapons or your legendary armor sets will unlock much better, really cool engravements that do
Yeah,
really,
so you can
really
see I
cool
have a
stuff.
spare slot there, but for this one I put in 4% chance to ignore half damage, or 5 adrenaline on assassination kill, or movement speed while crouching. And then over here is the engravings tab, and you can see everything that you already have for your melee weapons, bows, heads. Some can be done to all, some are specific. And then like this one was an epic one that I got for a certain story thing. And you can see the lock ones. Some are finding the enigmatas, some are doing challenges, killing certain Spartans, killing people
Getting
with certain
nervous
weapons.
looking at this. I don't know if there's spoilers down here.
There's not, I checked.
Okay, cool.
And then these ones are all like the epic ones. And these are like, bigger, like kill some really important people or do really important tasks to unlock these. And there's some pretty cool ones. There's one that like lets you regenerate to like 20% health if you die. I mean, there's one that lets you breathe underwater. So it's definitely, it's kind of a pain to have to go back to the blacksmith every time and go like, hey, I need another one. Okay. Whoa, just a second. Where are you? There you
Or
are.
is this the third now?
No,
Oh
it's
man,
second.
let's get the unicorn skin.
If it's available.
Let's get a
It's gonna be in a boat,
unicorn.
so.
I guess we're supposed to go on a ship battle. But unicorns though.
I wonder if, I think, according to John Ryan and other guides team, if I go into sea with this 2 bounty mark on me, mercenaries might chase me into the water, and they might show up in ships. So I think we'll leave that. We won't kill the sponsor, even though he's right there. I kind of want to, but whatever. It'd be kind of fun if we get attacked by a mercenary on a boat. And the cool thing about your boats, too, is that no matter where you travel over land, if you go into a port, you can call your ship from wherever it may be in the world, which is very useful because it's a very big world.
Oh, one other thing. So you know how we just made the leader vulnerable?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe, I think Sam was the one telling us, if we leave or let time pass, that bar will actually go up and the nation will retain power, and then you'll have to go back and
or it'll go down without
destroy.
you, too.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
seen,
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen things change hands with or without me, which is kind of cool. I mean, this is like during the Peloponnesian War, which was a very, very long war. So it's not so much like Skyrim Civil War where you choose a side and like you take over the entire region. You help either side fight, but it's never permanent. They're always changing hands.
That's interesting. So they're unpredictable.
So here I'll grab my new axe because it's a really cool axe. Give me.
Golden axe.
So let's see. We can do you want to do this one? The more damage Sparta kick?
I mean, if that sounds useful to you.
I mean, it's
Also, the thing with Sparta Kick is that it actually does knockout damage as well, so you can recruit people with the Sparta Kick as
that's
well.
true. If they don't fall off a cliff.
Yeah, then they'll just die.
So let's see. If there's anything.
Big Young Blood asks if engravements change how your armor looks, and no, they don't.
Yeah, there's no outfits this time around. They're just different armor looks. What's this? Brown horse. Boo. Boring.
A strong horse. Wait, buy the unicorn.
That wasn't a unicorn. That's all I
What?
had.
Aw,
All they had was the brown horse.
lame.
Maybe we'll find one in a distant port. Okay.
So let's go fight some pirates. Some pirates have legendary gear that unlocks a legendary armor skill set that increases assassin's damage by like 15%, which is insane, and I want it.
So our ship is the Adrestia with Captain Barnabas. Look at my little Vikings. They look so cool and ready for battle.
Is this a skin?
Yes.
Cool.
Skin for crew, and then I have the satyr. Sorry. I have my 2 lieutenants here who I recruited. That one was from a story quest, and then the other
That
guy
you smooched.
I smooched, and the other person I just knocked out in a fort.
Yeah, apparently almost killing people encourages them to join you.
It's like I could kill you, or you could work for me. You know, whatever. And it's cool because like the tougher the enemies, the better skills they bring to your fleet. They'll like increase your whole strength. They'll increase your damage. Look at my satyr. Isn't he beautiful? All right.
Quite funny. And I kind of wish it was sunny and nice out because this game is, I mean, it's beautiful now, but it is incredibly
Let's
beautiful.
just ram into this thing.
You don't even know who that
It's Athenian. I don't like Athenians. They already have a bounty on me. Well, what more are they
everyone
gonna
has
do? Oops! Did I do that? Hi. I just thought I'd bring you some arrows and some javelins. You like that, right? You guys like that. And then I can also do fire arrows. So at this point, I can either cleave them in half, or I can board them. Cleaving in half is good in multi-ship battles because it regenerates your health a bit, and it just lets you continue the battle. Whereas boarding lets you plunder their ship in person. Oh, they have a lot of arrows. Oh, hi. But it's a little more dangerous.
Z says you can't make fire arrows. Yes, you can. So there's a skill called Fire Attack, which then imbues all of your weapons with fire damage, and you can also get upgrade. You can also upgrade your ship to unlock fire javelins and fire arrows as well. You can also light your arrows at braziers, and then they'll be on fire.
You can also so a lot of your skills have multiple tiers. I think most of them do. So the first tier of the first tier of the archery mastery lets you craft paralyzing arrows that lets you stun enemies and recruit them. The second tier lets you make fire arrows. So really quickly, I can show you that I have arrows and then paralyzing arrows. So I can craft more, or I can find them in the world. And then if I were to then upgrade this Arrow Master, you can master fire and then poison arrows and then craft them eventually. But to start, you only have regular arrows. Come here. Come here. That's
And there
it.
are also some really
That's
cool
it.
arrows
Get
that
outta
you
here.
unlock by doing the Artemis quest line. And man, they're neat. They're super neat.
Oh, my lieutenant showed up in the battle too.
Michael Dodd says, can you actually get an assassin's outfit? This doesn't feel like much like Assassin's Creed. And yes, there are actually a ton of different helms and outfits that look like the stereotypical assassin's hood and
Right.
robes. We are just
I actually have
outfitted more for warrior-ing right now.
Yeah. Bye. Get outta
Warrior-ing.
here.
I can
See
make
ya.
up words.
See ya. Wow, he might ram on the way down.
He's just gonna drown.
He is.
Don't wear armor while you swim, kids.
Yep. So because I boarded them, now I can loot the chests. If I cleave them in two, the ship will start sinking, at which point you can actually dive after it. Oh, Darkstone Mask. So it said a bounty hunter was tracking me, which sounds pretty fun. You can
Stealth
see
Cobra
here-
says, is this
I have some
rated
legs.
ARG for mateys?
Should be. Wait, do I have better? That one's funner. I have my belt of Ares, but I have another one I could get next.
Cardboard asks, how easy is it to level up early in the game?
It actually takes quite a. I mean, yeah, early it's pretty easy, but then like as time goes on, you have to do quests to level, and then conquest battles also a good source of XP. And what have you been doing to level up?
Man, I got to level 10 really easy, and I didn't have to start purposely trying to level until about level 13.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, and I've been going through forts and just doing side quests, and I've needed to teach
Whoa.
myself. You
I was a
really,
pirate.
I'm
I'm helping. Look at me help. He was in my way.
Everyone's in your way.
Shoot.
Now the Athenian army is after you. What will you do? It's cool. You're 2 levels above them. See, levels really matter in this game. It affects
Yeah,
your
but now that all
DPS and
their
your
friends are
armor
trying to kill me.
automatically. It's not just your gear. But yeah, I was fighting some mercenaries and pirates at my same level yesterday, and I had such a hard time with them.
Oh no!
You were just completely wrecking these guys. You gotta brace. Brace without one.
Ramming speed. Ramming speed. Douche.
I'm Old Scrub says, so far everything I've seen doesn't seem very stealthy. What gives? You can play a variety of different ways. Of course, ship battles aren't going to be stealthy, but I've taken out entire forts while hiding in a bush and shooting people from
See,
afar.
I got some health back. from
So
that.
it just depends on how you want to play. And we just kind of,
I am making such a mess out here.
it's fine. Playing stealthy takes focus, and focusing on talking and playing the game at the same time is difficult. So
Yeah, I do love like that. Those forts, like I challenge myself when I'm playing by myself to just like try and make sure that no one ever gets alerted. Give me that loot. Give me that.
and you get more XP by doing that as well.
Is there a bounty hunter? This was a bounty hunter tracking me. Are you a bounty hunter?
Hellbound
Nope.
6 on the Twitch chat says, as far as personality and voice
Alright.
acting, any preferences between male and female playable characters?
I've only been playing as the male because you were playing as a female,
Yep.
so I was forced to. But I like Alexios. He's kind of snarky.
Yeah, Cassandra is exactly the same way. I know that our coworker John Ryan prefers Cassandra's voice acting, but like I've watched cutscenes for both, and they seem fine. Oh, those guys are gonna
So this is the guy
wreck you.
who I escaped the fort. Now he's on a boat chasing me with another guy, Lexa the Sharptoothed. Oh, this is gonna be good.
They're way too high level. They're gonna kill you. Have you saved recently?
No,
You should save.
no,
No? Okay, good.
we
luck.
live or die. We're pirates. The end.
I'm Old Scrub says there are the big battles, so you can't do those things stealthy, right? No,
Yes.
you can't.
Yeah, you have to do them. Sorry.
Yeah, you have to be a warrior. But you can change your equipment whenever you want, even in the middle of battle, and you can also respec your skills whenever you want to.
Oh, here
So-
they come.
It's fine.
So
Most
much
of those
trouble.
conquest battles aren't mandatory either. You just get really good gear for completing them.
Yeah, for helping a nation attack, you get 2 pieces of epic gear, and for defending, you get 1. Oh boy.
Mr. Bohemia
Hi.
says, is there sea monsters? And all we know, the only mythical creature we know of is Medusa. And I don't know about any other ones.
All right, well, this is a pretty good start.
But there are whales and dolphins and
Oh
sharks.
shoot,
Which are
there's
pretty
two
cool.
of them.
Yeah, this is you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, Brendan. What are you gonna do?
Ramming speed is what
All
we're
right.
gonna do. When in doubt, ram! That wasn't a lot of damage. Where's the fires?
What about the Twinkie on our IGN.com chat says, can you capture and add ships to your fleet like Black Flag? And so far, that answer is no. I'm not sure about later in the game, but I don't think that is going to be.
Oh, come on. We can do this. Get down. I'm not going to initiate boarding because he's at high level, so we're not going to do that.
I'm Steve says, are the romance options limited as don't have much impact on the story? It depends on the person. Like, there are a lot of side quests where it's just really inconsequential, but sometimes by romancing them, you can add them to your crew, and sometimes they do affect the story. I just haven't. I
haven't found anyone yet who's been like a really big thing. Give me health back. Bye, Mercenary. Now let's kill your friend. Wow, that was not a big ship. Oh, not good.
Peter Kozlowski says, is there multiple game slots?
Yes.
Yes and no?
Save slots.
Yeah, there are multiple save slots, but it would be very messy keeping those separate between different people. You can always just use a different profile and account if it's your main console.
Low on health right now.
So the game comes out, so Assassin's Creed Odyssey does come out on October 5th, and our review goes up next Monday, which is the 1st. Let me double check that real quick, because I'm bad at dates. Yes, October 1st.
Shoot. Too smart for me. Evading my ramming.
So my strategy with ship battles is to get kind of far away, and then try and determine where they're going, and then cut them off so they can be like the top of my team.
Here we go.
Ran into them.
Everything you got, guys. Oh.
Kawaii.
Shoot, that wasn't enough.
Jory.
We didn't do good.
What?
Well, we got one of them down.
See, fighting multiple ships at the same time is very difficult. I do not recommend it.
Especially when they are higher level than you. Whew.
Denzel Jackson on our YouTube chat says, it's my girlfriend's birthday. Please give Priya a shout out.
All right.
Happy birthday, Priya.
Birthday, Priya. I wish you many cool things.
Cardboard asks, how easy is it to find new weapons? It is incredibly easy. I find new weapons all the time.
So many that it's kind of overwhelming.
It's so overwhelming.
Okay, so let's not do that. Oh, shit.
What about the Twinkie says it would be nice to have an outfit preset option like you do in Monster Hunter. I thought the same exact thing. I was so mad about this. It's like, I want a warrior set, and I want an assassin set, and I want a ranger set. I want to be able to switch them whenever I want, and you can't. You have to individually move everything. And it's like, why? When I can switch out my stuff in the middle of battle, why can't I have presets? It is the #1 thing I want in this game, and it's not there. Ugh.
That makes sense. There's a couple of things I wanted to, but yeah, I can see that being one. So, we're gonna try and evade the police right now, and I kind of want to just sail down.
John Ryan says, rob the Merc boats. They're the best source of goodies.
Yeah, but then they, killed me, so didn't work out too well.
They do give you a lot of really good stuff. I was running low on wood in this game, and I got a ton by killing Merc boats.
Maybe if I get just one to come after me this time instead of two of them, I could probably do it. And there are shanties, but I just can't understand any of them, and you can't collect them. You can turn them off, though. Ron. It's a fun little place.
Does Odyssey have a modern story that the other AC games had? And the answer is yes.
We can't talk about it, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This looks fun. No, sails down.
Jarek says, is music frequency option still available in the sound menu? Let's check.
Main menu. Options. Sound. Music frequency. There you go.
Woo.
A little nice quality of life there.
Roman Medvedev asks, is there a captain's cabin on your ship like an AC-4?
No, this is very much like I don't want to say it's light, but it's, you know, it's not the focus of the game like it was for Black Flag. There's plenty to do on land too. So there's not like, also because of the time period, there wasn't a whole lot to ships as much as there was in Black Flag's era. So you can upgrade some stuff, but there's like, you can't get, you know, huge crazy upgrades for like, you know, mortar fire or anything like that. Like brazier fire is like probably the most upgrades, but you can upgrade them multiple times. And you can also upgrade your lieutenants. Hi, you're a pirate. I'm probably gonna hit you.
John Ryan says, get good, Brendan.
Well, fine. Feel attacked, but okay. I'm gonna take out my aggression on you. Bye. Bye. Oh, you his friend? Oh, you want some too? Okay. We didn't forget about you.
Ryan Boone wants us to show him the horse outfits.
What's that?
They want to see horse outfits.
So do I. I haven't found too many, and I've kind of been sad about that. But I haven't explored too much.
I found a unicorn skin, and it cost like 6,000 drachma.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
So I'm going to see if I can do the old break and then dive down after it. So I think there's a loot.
Hey, Defran69 on our Twitch stream. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bonk.
How will you sail? We're having a poll going on IGN.com. Will you be passive? Will you be defensive? Driving?
Gimme.
Will you be sort of piratey, or will you scourge the high seas? Go vote. Go vote on your... I love swimming underwater. It's so
Chest.
cool.
Gimme.
Get it. Get that chest. Loot that chest. Be a pirate. You did it.
Yay.
You got
another one.
a waistband.
No. Hopefully I don't get by a shark. I don't know where it went. One's enough.
Jenna asked, have you guys been to Kefalonia? That's where my grandfather is from. That's actually where you start the game.
That's so cool.
Yeah. You start on
the
Kefalonia.
game. That's awesome. Oh, those look like dead people. I gotta ask, does your grandfather know if there is a giant statue of Zeus on the island? Because there is in this game. I should probably see from here.
Spartan DMC asked, is it bigger than Origins?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know how much bigger, but I'm pretty sure it's bigger. Good job, crew. Keep doing the crew stuff. I can kind of see it. Way over there. That's Kefalonia right there.
John Ryan says, Brendan, you did good.
Yay. Is that a mercenary ship?
Murder them.
Level
15. You can do it. There's only one. There's only one this time. It's totally doable.
That's true.
Oh man, we only have 15 minutes left, Brendan.
Well, I guess we'll... Oh! That was a...
what about the Twinkie at our IGN chat? Wants us to punch a shark.
If I see one.
All right. We need your
whale,
final wishes for us.
Yeah, just 2 final wishes. Do you want us to go back on land, to stay in the sea, do a conquest battle?
You want us to fly around like a bird and just look at stuff? What should we do? Let us know.
Can you sing? I cannot sing. Other people probably could.
I absolutely can't sing. Our crew, they're a great chorus.
Yeah.
Let's say. Kawaii Jori from our Twitch chat, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, says, are there whales in this game? And yes, there are, and they're very
We just saw one. We just jumped in front of me. All right, that's it. I don't know who you are, but you're going down. Oops. Should we exchange information? That was a joke. I'm good at those.
Deathwalker 2004, are you unable? Are you able to turn off enemy scaling in the options?
I don't think so, but you can always just go to a higher level zone. If that is what you wish. Use some of that fire. There we go. We got him.
Gaming Conveyor asks, can you board
Send
ships?
them to the depths.
And yes, you can.
Not his ship, because it's sinking.
Yeah, because you actually get more materials by breaking them in half like that.
And your ship regenerates some health.
Mm-hmm. It also regenerates if you board them and take them down like that as
Really?
well. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Look at that. Not bad. Better than having to fight him on land.
MonkeyBuy87 on our IGN chat says, when is the embargo on the review? And again, our review is coming out on October 1st.
That's my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
My birthday's the 6th.
Oh!
We need to have a party, Brendan.
Yeah.
Of
course, I'll
Mario
be somewhere
party.
else. Ooh, that's a good idea. I think for the last thing to do, we'll go to Conquest Battle because one's available right now.
Let's do it.
I was going to say something. I will be traveling for my birthday, unfortunately. But when I get back,
Yes.
we'll have a party of Marios. I'm so excited for that. So as I mentioned before, most every region of the game is in war between Athens and Sparta, and you can choose to be on either side. It doesn't really matter if you switch sides. Like first it was like, I'm going to be only Sparta, but then I realized like no one really cares if you just kill a bunch of Spartans afterwards.
You're just a mercenary, and they
Yeah.
understand you got to do what you got to do for that cash.
They'll just put a bounty on your head. But then you're like, hey, can I go back and fight for you? Yeah, sure. All right.
And teaming up with the invading side is more difficult, but you get more rewards.
Yeah, which we're going to... So you see there's 3 epics and gold and XP versus defending is 2 epics. So I like Sparta. We're going to defend for Sparta.
So our poll on IGN.com has ended, and the question was, how will you sail? And 67% of you said you will scourge the high seas. In which case, I think you mean you will be pirating and killing and looting.
That's the way to go.
The pirate's life for you. And for everyone if you want that good loot.
I can say if you were a fan of exploring uncharted waters and Black Flag and saw some really scary stuff at the edge of the world, that's back in this game. There was some really terrifying looking ships that I found when I was sailing around. So I expect some endgame content for pirating.
Mitchell
Looks
asked,
like you
can
have
you
a bear on your
find...
property, sir? It's
You
kind of
should
blocking
tame a
entrance.
bear.
I should.
Oh. Do you have that ability right now?
No, I don't.
Aw.
Can't get those god fucking Athenians.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Language!
Oh no!
I know you're Spartan, but come on.
Interested in fighting alongside true
Can't we
warriors
just,
for
you know,
Sparta
be
today,
casual here and be
Mystios?
nice?
We're gonna get shut down, my
Got my
guys.
sword, Spartan. Good. We'll need
You better
all the
watch your
iron we
language.
can
You want me to
get.
fight for you? I expect professionals in this industry.
Mitchell asked, can you find One Piece in this game, though? No, I don't think you can. I'm sorry.
Okay, so this is pretty crazy. It's a giant battle, and you need to kill them all before they kill all your forces. And the best way to do that is to find and kill captains, but you'll find that there will be lots of other soldiers attacking you in real time. So everyone in this battlefield right now is a part of the battle. As we kill them, you'll see less and less people because they'll be dead. And then usually... Nice try.
Gaming Syndicate asks if you can name our hero, and you cannot. If you're a man, you are Alexios, and if you choose to play the woman, you're Cassandra, is because the entire game is fully voice acted. And that would be a feat if they somehow programmed in all of the names that you could be.
So usually in these battles, if there is a current mercenary fighting the region for the enemy force, you will fight them in this conquest. If you find who they are and kill them beforehand, they will not be in the match because they're dead. Which I learned the hard way.
Oh no.
The first conquest battle I did had a guy who was really tough to beat, and it took me like 8 tries because I was still trying to figure out how to do combat and didn't have the healing ability. All right, where's the captain? There it is. Hey.
What about that Twinkie? Says, hey guys, what are the hair options for Alexios and Cassandra?
Only has 1 hair that I know of.
There are none, right?
Yeah. I think it's just the hair. You can... You keep bull rushing me. I don't have the bull rush skill, but I respect
Christopher
it.
Skyrim asked if the game can run in 60 FPS.
On PC, I believe. Not on consoles.
Again, this
Ow.
is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and we are playing on the Xbox One X on Brendan's save file. He is
Yay.
playing as a warrior because we're
Switch
in a
up
conquest battle. So
I've been using the axe most of the time, but just for fun, let's switch something else. Spear.
I'm just
That one.
laughing at our IGN chat right now.
What are they doing over there?
Just silly stuff.
So heavy weapons are good because even though they're slow, they will automatically break an enemy shield. Whereas for light weapons like this, I need to actually do a heavy attack first in order to open them up. Or I can get the skill where I just use an ability to break and destroy someone's shield so they can't use it ever again. Whoa.
Irish Seal Hunter in our Twitch chat asked how elaborate is the hunting system in the game? What are the rewards for it? So there's actually an entire quest line called with the Daughters of Artemis, and they send you on a quest line to kill 8 legendary beasts. So so far I've killed and hunted a giant boar, which was the most difficult fight I've had in this game so far, and a large majestic stag. And there's also lions and wolves and bears. And
I will say
you get awesome rewards for them.
Bam! I will say the hunting though isn't like, you know, Assassin's Creed 4 where you had to like hunt specific animals to get upgrades. It's just you upgrade with
Money and
Yeah.
iron ore and
and then like they all animals will drop
hides.
to use for upgrades. Like, you know, the more powerful, the more hides they drop, and then they'll also drop just items you can sell like shark teeth or a bear pelt. Whoa, calm down. You need to sit down. There's always someone on my face. So it looks like we're winning. I don't see the other mercenary. Maybe he's still at sea and wasn't able to join, I'm hoping. We're actually losing. It's good for me because fighting mercenaries in these battles are kind of crazy because it's a mercenary plus it's like a bunch of other soldiers who all are trying to attack you like this, and it's annoying. I don't think so. I love spear combat.
Vagrant Soul Z in our Twitch chat says, "Can you kill your own people in a battle like this? And are there one-handed axes?"
Let's find out.
Nah.
Kind of.
Well,
I mean,
you can
he's-
hit him
he's-
and
he's
flinching,
getting shot.
but he's not dying. We
Maybe.
tried.
I would say it's not a big concern. They've been like, oh no, I killed my captain. They seem to be doing all right for themselves. Like, you are pretty much the driving force of this battle. I'm not sure what happens if you don't participate, like if you can watch it play out and like barely fight at all. Oh, there you go, so they're all running away. I think I'm about to win. If I don't get myself killed. Scrap for the friendly fire. Yep, they're running. We did it.
Good job, Brendan.
Yay.
You're a good warrior
Da-da-da,
assassin.
victory. So I got some rare ore and
Pretty
a
good
level
XP.
13 chest piece. Good for me. Any last minute questions?
Yep. We have, how many minutes do we have? We have 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Let's go
Let's
find.
go assassinate some people real quick.
Or we can go find that.
Oh, go cut the boar.
bear.
It's right there. You're right. Go do it.
So I just unlocked a new engraving by killing people with a spear. Now I got 3 damage with spears. And the more I do that, the more that percentage will increase. So if I kill 100 people with spears, then I get 6% damage engraving. So it's a pretty cool way that it kind of benefits your playstyle. If you like spears, keep using them. You'll be able to get more
spears.
damage with the spears. Should I keep using my spear or should I switch for the boar fight? I don't know what I'm in for. You give me some really terrifying stories. I'll try the spear for now. Let's do that.
I think I had the most luck with applying fire damage to my spear, having the spear, and then having the warrior AoE damaging ability.
He's so
I should try to stay out
Yeah.
of sight.
Because he's gonna do some things, and you're gonna want that fire AoE ability. One of my complaints with this though is that you can't.
Bonk.
I don't know if that damage is gonna count. Yeah, it's weird. It's like you have to go into the battleground. If you're level 14, you'll be fine.
Will I? Oh, he's huge. He's so huge. Look at him.
Kerbalicious31 on our IGN chat
Bam.
says, my favorite thing was taking down the strongholds fully stealth assassin style, and I really enjoyed doing that as well, and you absolutely can do that.
Yeah,
in this
me
game.
too.
They're really cool skills.
And like
that
I
really
said,
do
there's
it.
also, we can't talk much about it, but there's also a kind of a hierarchy you unlock later in the game that lets you kind of assassinate key people, and you have to learn like where they are, where they're hiding, and how to draw them out and kill them. It's, you know, not the most in-depth system, but I do like it because it lets you practice assassinating in an Assassin's Creed game, which I'm all for. I'll kick you again. Jerk boar. I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm level 14, but who knows? Where's he going? Where you going?
For some reason, ranger damage.
Whoa!
Yep.
Whoa! Who are these?
Those
Piglets.
Those are his friends.
Oh no! Piglets, be gone! Help everywhere! Oh, fair, you brought your family to bring mine.
General Newton Cruz, hello, my name is Casey, and this is Brendan.
Hi.
We're playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Oh no! Getting swarmed. Yeah, a lot of these boar attacks are unblockable, which is not great.
Yep, they're hard. Father says, how does bounty work in this game?
Heal! Wait, the wrong button. Heal!
You can do it. So as you cause havoc in a town or take out forts, bounty people will hire other people to kill you. So they will put bounties on you, and you can actually find these people in the world and kill them and remove your bounty, or you can pay your bounty yourself from the menu.
Or you can just lie low, and then it'll eventually kind of start draining over time as they're unable to.
But
Because like
who's
they'll
gonna
have
do
a rough location of where you are, and they'll alert you when the bounty hunter's pursuing you, but they won't automatically know precisely where you are. So if you see them, you can, oh geez, you can still evade them and then keep running away until they forget where you are. Oh.
Irish Seal Hunter says, are there crossbows? Is that a thing in this time period?
Crossbows were not invented, I believe. You don't quote me on that, but I didn't see any. So I'm assuming, ow! You're all a bunch of
says,
jerks.
can you send the boar flying with the Spartan kick? You can Spartan kick him, but the big one I don't think will be sent flying. He's too big.
3 charges at once.
So this is why fire damage is good, because while you're fighting these guys, he could have been on fire.
Yeah, I could have.
The spear of Leonidas isn't your main melee weapon through the whole game, is it? So no, you just have it with you, and when you're using a weapon that allows you to dual wield, you will automatically use it as a secondary weapon.
So
yeah,
I can see I have both.
So if you have a sword or dagger, you'll use both.
Whoa! No, ow! That's it. Ow! Stop it! I'm not leaving the fight area. He's leaving the fight area.
So this is a legendary animal that we were sent to kill by the daughters of Artemis. And if you guys don't know, Artemis in Greek lore was a famous hunter who actually I think had a giant boar familiar or something. I don't know. I'm going off the lore I learned from Smite, which is a video game. So you know, who knows?
Who doesn't? Oh, there's so many boars! They're just infinitely. Ow! Okay. Are they infinitely spawning boars?
So we technically only have 1 minute. Mitchell, can we finish killing the boar? All right, we're gonna finish killing the boar.
No pressure. Just, you know. Finish killing the thing. You can do it, obviously. Ow!
Here,
I'm dying.
IGN says he's gonna have to finish Origins before starting Odyssey.
I tried. I failed.
What?
No, the
yeah,
Origins.
finish Origins. I was like, what do you
I
mean?
didn't
You're
get to play last
certainly
year,
alive.
so I started a couple months ago, but I did not have time.
Spartan DMC is asking to please show the full map. We did so earlier in the stream, and when Brendan gets a time to breathe, we'll show the map again before the end of the stream.
Sure, that sounds like a good idea. It's just you and me now, boar. I'm gonna make you squeal.
Also, I actually never played. I didn't play Origins, unfortunately, and I'm having a great time with Odyssey regardless. So if you are,
get back here. Sorry.
No
You
worries.
sound like the boar.
So if you're intimidated at having to finish the previous Assassin's Creed to enjoy this one, don't worry, you don't have to.
Get your kids out of here.
Damn, she's sacrificing so many children right now. You reminded me of some. It's giving me some Princess Mononoke vibes.
Seriously. Okay. Okay. Settle down, kids. Settle down. Settle down, Mom.
Cody, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I'm sorry, but you're in the Twitch chat, and you're asking, is the game enjoyable? And I mean, we're having fun with it.
Yes, I'm fighting for my life, but yes.
We have some people cheering for the boars.
Of course. Of course there's someone cheering for the boars. They
Just
have
let
enough
the
help.
boar
They don't
kill
need
you.
your help too. Do you not see what's going on here? It's like a 21 situation here.
Yeah, legendary animals are basically boss fights. They are very difficult, and they have a lot of health.
Tell me about it.
Who remembers the time Mitch tripped over the cord? This is a poll going on in the IGN.com chat. So,
I don't remember. Please tell me. Please educate me on this lore.
who did this? Who put this poll together? Because it wasn't
Come on.
me.
Come on.
It was Pear. Oh, man.
Of course it's fair. Going down, boy. Bam! Headshot for the finisher. We did it.
Yeah,
Ow.
we killed the boar. We did it.
Ugh.
The Caledonian boar is dead. And now you can turn in his hide for a really, really
That
cool
was most
bow.
impressive. For one that reeks of civilization.
Oh? And what does civilization smell like?
Sorry.
Blood
Should I show the map really
and
quickly,
fear.
Mitchell?
Yet,
I can just.
Yeah.
The
It was easy. Cool.
You got to look at the cool bow you got.
Yeah,
and
it's
also
pretty
the
cool.
also the map.
Starting area is in Catalonia, and then bam, you have all the Mediterranean, including Athens over here, Sparta down here, Crete down here, and all the oceans and islands. There's a volcano somewhere too, I saw. So yeah, there you have it.
That was has been Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Good job. That was a hard fight,
That
wasn't
was a
it?
hard fight.
The boar is a hard fight. You get a really awesome bow by doing it, though. So yeah, I guess that's all we can show you of Assassin's Creed Odyssey for now. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely check back for our review next Monday on October 1st, and Assassin's Creed Odyssey will be coming out.
Guide.
Yes, please look at our wiki guide. We're working very hard on it. We have lots of tips and everything you need to know. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.